What's up, guys? It's Steve over at Disney. I'm here today with my mom, and we are coming to you with our last episode before we leave for Walt Disney World. We're really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. Let's get going. So, I'm not going to prolong this opening any longer than it needs to be, so everybody buckle up because it's time for us to start talking Disney. Let's go. So let's talk. We've gone through Magic Kingdom, gone through Epcot, gone through Hollywood Studios. Let's get to the fourth park, and in my opinion, the best park.
Absolutely, this one was so easy to do.
So easy to fill. The hardest part of this one was what to leave off the list.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're going to talk Animal Kingdom. Where do you even start?
Love it.
It's
Love
so
it all.
good. It's got so good. I guess the best place to start with Animal Kingdom is to just dive right in to the list, and let's just get right to number 3. And I'll start it off for us, and I'm going to start out going thrill ride, Expedition Everest. My number 3, Expedition Everest, something I have to do every time I'm there. I love roller coasters, and this might be the best roller coaster in Disney.
I've actually done this roller coaster. For someone who doesn't do rides, I have done this. Love it.
Love it. Love it. There are so many factors to this ride that make it the best in Disney. Number 1, right off the bat, is the thrill portion of it. It's so fast and high and all that stuff. But like when you're going up,
that's your worst part.
That's the worst part. But like you look out and like the views you can get from there.
Unreal.
Like get your phones ready, snap quick, and then kind of put them away because.
Or hold on to them. Either one.
Yeah. But when you get to that point when, if you ride in the front especially, you come up and the tracks are up and you're just looking at nothing.
Like nothing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's an insane ride. You know, you go backwards, you go forwards, you uphill, downhill.
Sideways almost. I mean,
it goes pretty quick. I think it hits about 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So it's hauling. It's so cool. And they built a literal mountain in the middle of a theme park.
What? I like the beginning of it too, because I don't know what kind of roller coaster. It's a specific name for a roller coaster that doesn't do like drops and everything. It's like a land roller coaster.
Yeah, you do. You kind of roll through the...
it's really cool. I mean,
it makes you feel like you're going through the foothills of the Himalayas to start before you hit Everest. And even the entrance queue is really cool. Like, it's kind of like a story to it of like the expeditions that went out, and then the Yeti, and like the Yeti ate them, and it's a bit of a dark.
It's a dark ride.
It's a bit of a dark ride. And there's Disco Yeti.
Honestly, can you imagine to fix it? They have to take the top of the mountain off.
Yeah, it's just I can't get it out. So the idea was the Yeti would swing at you.
It used to swing.
Yeah, and it would come at you and grab at you.
And it almost fell.
And it almost fell. It broke. And in order to get the Yeti out, they'd have to take the mountain apart.
So they just put a strobe light on it.
So they just put a strobe light on it, and so everyone calls it Disco Yeti.
Yeah.
But
it's still fun.
It still works, and honestly, the Yeti was such a small portion of the entire thing that you're missing nothing. No, you're on for the thrills, and there are plenty of them. And it's actually a pretty hefty, like in terms of length, roller coaster. Lasts well over a minute, so that would be my number 3.
That's your number 3. My number 3 is It's Tough to Be a Bug Show.
Love it.
Oh my God. This show opened when Animal Kingdom opened in April of 1998. It opened with the park, and what you're supposed to be the size of a bug, and it's at the bottom of the Tree of Life. So you're going through the root system, and you get to this show. Now, there's a ton of reasons why this made my list. You have to do it. So, first of all, it gets you up close and personal going through the queue. It's a long queue to see the Tree of Life and all the carvings and stuff like that.
Honestly, maybe one of the best queues in Disney. And you know how I love queues. I'm a big queue fan. And this one always slips my mind, but when you really get into it...
When you get into it, I'm going to put some pictures in that I took the last time.
It's unreal.
Oh my God, there's so many things. You could go, we've been, I don't even know how many times, and this last time I went, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this, look at that, look at this.
And they
look
really,
at that, look at that animal, look at this animal.
They really made you feel like you do shrink right down to the size of a bug. They got
this
you there.
thing is filled with, it's a 3D show.
Yep.
It's filled with audio animatronics and special effects, and you have Flick jumping out at you, and the best part of this show for your father and I, and it's crazy. We love going in and listening to all the kids screaming. It scares the hell out of little kids.
And it's not even just little kids though. Adults.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things happen that you don't expect.
Right, yeah.
Right? A lot of things happen that you don't expect. You're like, oh, little Brock.
Oh my God, my godson.
Yep, our nephew.
Traumatized.
2 years old. It was the first ride they took him on. It scared him from Walt Disney World.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Because things are jumping out of the ceiling at you. Things are jumping out of the walls.
Yeah, there's spiders that come down. There's hopper.
There's things jumping on you.
There's smoke.
There's stuff
it's loud.
going on in this ride. I mean, you get to see the stuff going in. The queue's great. It's nice and cool. It's I forget how long it is. It's probably
10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. So it's cool in there, but it's hysterical. As an adult going now without kids, I mean, when you guys were, you weren't that small, but your brother was small when we first went.
Oh.
And he used to be petrified to sit on the seat. He used to sit on my lap.
Yeah, so fair warning, I mean, most of you who watch the show have probably been on it's tough to be a bug. But for those of you who haven't, it's more interactive than you'd expect the show to be. You're a lot more a part of it than you would expect.
Well, the first time I went on, I was like, what the heck's going on?
And that's what happens to everybody there. That's when we get our kicks out of it, right?
Yeah.
Because they all scream.
So yeah, made my list because it made me laugh at other people.
It is. It's so funny to watch happen. I still I have to I watch people too though.
Yeah.
But it's a great show. More than the funny aspect of it, it really is a great show. A Bug's Life is an awesome movie that they went and they really nailed it with that ride.
Do it and make sure you pay attention to the outside.
Yeah.
To the root system of the tree in the trunk. And
a lot of art went into that. A lot of time and effort went into that.
Yeah.
An absolutely incredible feat of Imagineering.
Yep.
So let's go number 2.
Number 2, I have the Nomad Lounge.
Sure.
Your father and I go every trip. Love it, love it, love it. It's attached to Tiffin's. It's a lounge.
Yeah.
Nomad Lounge. It serves small plates and it has specialty drinks. And I mean, is it the best thing ever? No, but it's very cool. It's a cool place. It's a nice vibe. They have a bread service. It's good. Their drinks are good. And I always go and I ask them, they have their specialty drinks. And this is something I do in Disney. A lot of different places. I ask what drink do they have specific to Walt Disney World, and they have rums from Africa specific to Walt Disney World.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, yes, that's what I mean. It's really relaxing. You can sit inside, you can sit out on the deck, and it's couches, with tables and stuff. And it's just a laid back, nice, relaxing place to go in the middle of the day.
But it's popular too.
It is very popular.
There's wait times even sometimes for to-go orders.
Yes, yeah, you went, right?
Yeah.
You tried to go?
I tried to go, and they were it's a 40-minute wait to get a drink to just
take it to
just go. To just get a drink.
Even prior to COVID, it was busy. But there's a reason it was busy. I mean, it's a great vibe. The cast members there are fabulous.
It's well liked by the people, by pretty much everyone who goes there.
Yeah. I highly suggest. Go
ahead. I do too. So my number 2, I went with the Festival of the Lion King that just reopened post-COVID. We are back with the Festival of the Lion King.
A modified version.
Slightly
and they're
modified.
calling it something other than Festival of the Lion King, I believe.
Are they?
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
Well, I know it is Festival of the Lion King.
It's a tribute. Like a tribute band.
Tribute band.
Yeah.
But this show is really, I think, the hidden gem of the animal kingdom.
Oh my gosh, you have loved this show since you were a little kid.
I love the Lion King.
You were in that show, I don't know how many times, because I used to pull kids out they would always pull you out. You were always in that show.
Look how cute I was. Yeah, I mean, I was adorable still in it, but you know, it's such a fun show. The singing is unbelievable.
Yes.
Like, and it's the music from The Lion King. So but it's live performances of it, and there's that energy in the building. Like, for that small little theater, they really like the lighting, the sound.
I just saw someone waited 2 hours to get in though because they've limited the seating so much. 2 hours.
Yeah,
long wait.
But like, think of like the stuff that goes into it. Like when it's a full show.
Yeah.
You have the acrobatics of like the monkeys. Then you have the fire twirler, like in this fire.
And knives.
Yeah, and then like this flamethrowers that shoot out of the stage during Scar's song. The whole thing. First off, Scar's song is the best Disney villain song, period, in Disney lore. Be Prepared is the coolest song ever. And then like they perform it live, and there's that tone change. It gets dark, and there's the fire, and it's like, and he lights the stage on fire, right? And the whole stage lights on fire. And he dances in the fire. The whole thing's crazy. It's an amazing show. I just love it so much.
It is.
It's like a jolt of energy when you go.
Yep.
So let's move on to number 1, and I'll take this one. And that is, for me, it's Dinosaur.
Fun.
An amazing ride. However, I'm going to start with the negative of Dinosaur, and there's only one negative I have to this ride, is that it had the coolest name in the history of ride names ever. They went for, before it was Dinosaur, it was called Countdown to Extinction. I can't think of a better and cooler ride name than that.
They don't call it that anymore?
No, they call it Dinosaur.
They really do just call it Dinosaur?
Yeah, that's it.
Sure?
That's it. It's just called Dinosaur because of the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I never even noticed.
Yeah, so it's just Dinosaur. And, like, same ride, different name.
Why?
Right. I really feel like they dropped the ball on that. But, other than that, this ride, the queue itself, you go through the museum kind of portion of it. There's that recreation of the...
Asteroid?
The asteroid, but then there's the Carnotaurus skeleton in the middle of the atrium. Bill Nye, the science guy, gets involved and starts walking you through it. And then you get to the video room where you find out what's going to happen. You are going to go back in time and go get the dinosaur. And that guy from CSI's in it, and he plays this scientist. And then the ride starts.
Right.
And it's all the fun you could imagine of a Disney dark ride, but with thrilling tones to it. You're bouncing all over the place. You're going fast, you're going slow. There's dinosaurs around. Dinosaurs running around you. Oh my god. And then, you're not going to make it. And, the thing starts shaking, the lights are flashing. It's chaotic from start to finish.
It really is.
It's like one of the best rides. I never miss it. I will wait 2 hours to ride this ride, and I won't blink about it. I am there for Dinosaur. And there's, honestly, in Animal Kingdom, there is only one ride that I will wait longer and look forward to more than Dinosaur, and I believe you're about to cover it.
I am, and that would be my number 1, which is Kilimanjaro Safaris. That's everyone's number 1. Come on.
Yeah, it is.
Who doesn't go to Animal Kingdom to see the animals? And I have to tell you, it was hard. My 3 were hard because I wanted to put the gorilla trek and the tiger trek and stuff. Because I love those. I mean, I love the train. There's just so many
Think of what we left out, right? So, even before we get to the safari, we didn't talk about the Navi River journey.
Love it.
Flight of Passage.
Never been on it.
I have. Love it. Conservation Station.
Love it. That's the train going over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both treks, you were right. Maharaja Jungle Trek and the Gorilla Trek.
Yeah.
Kali River Rapids.
Yep.
Left Off.
Left Off.
Those monkeys that we like to watch.
Finding Nemo.
Left
monkeys,
Off.
Right. And you know what? The cavalcades, they have the cavalcades going
Cavalcades go on now.
Pandora just itself.
What is it called? Pongu Pongu. It's a place where I go to get this very specific drink. It's very delicious. That's how much we just listed an entire must-dos of things that didn't make our must-dos.
Right.
This video really could have been 30 seconds long. We could have been must-dos in Animal Kingdom. Go. And that was Animal Kingdom. Be there.
Yes.
Go there.
Yes. But back to my Kilimanjaro Safaris. So it's 110 acres. And just to put that in perspective, the Magic Kingdom is 107, I believe. 107 acres. So you can put the Magic Kingdom in the safari and still have room. Isn't that
3
crazy?
acres.
Yeah,
3 acres of land
that's
is
a
no
lot.
joke.
Right. It has 34 species of animals. It's 20 to 30 minutes long, and it's 20 to 30 minutes because it depends on the animals because they're free roaming. You don't know if they're gonna, stand in front of you. We've had
It's happened.
we've had a rhino charge our bus.
Yeah, and numerous times we've had to stop because like the giraffes cross and then they just decide like right there on the road, like they're like, I'm done moving.
I'm done moving. And it's great. I mean, it's great. You're sitting 8 feet off the ground in this Jeep.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, yeah.
Looking at the animals just roaming free.
This
It's
ride
crazy.
is truly the greatest ride in my opinion ever created.
Yes, it really is.
As great as Rise of the Resistance can be, and as great as Flight of Passage and things that are getting these titles as they come out with new technology, this ride truly is.
I have to tell you, like, I've gone to Animal Kingdom, and I mean, we're very fortunate. We've been a few times, and I've gone to Animal Kingdom and just gone on this ride twice, and that was it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll sit and watch you guys go. I did what I wanted to do.
And it feels like a full day because this ride there's always the re-ride value, right, of every ride.
It's never the same.
It's never the same.
Ever.
Like, you don't know what's going to
Right.
Look at the video I posted when we went down the last time, like, of the wildebeest just running across the savannah.
And you were on, like, not that much,
probably
behind me.
half an
Half
hour.
an hour after me. I had posted the lions roaring and roaring and roaring.
Right. You never know what's going to happen.
You just never know what's going to happen. And I love it. I really do love it.
Yeah, I remember there's times where we've seen the cheetahs on the move. When we were on there with Jill, who's terrified of birds,
Oh, yeah,
and the ostrich is like kind of like stalking us like a
Yeah.
little bit, and you just don't know. But think of the animals we're seeing, and here in New England, we're not seeing these kind of things.
Well, we see them, but they're in a zoo.
Right. This is not like when they say not a zoo.
I don't know. Do they still say that?
I don't know if they do.
They used to say,
it's not a zoo.
it's not a zoo.
This ride is truly, I think, the most impressive feat of.
I mean, some of the things they do, like the lions. Do you know their rocks are air conditioned? Because if they weren't, you'd never see them. It'd be too warm.
That's amazing.
They'd just be sleeping.
This is a ride where you're going to see elephants and hippos.
Yeah, playing in water. Playing, walking around, doing what elephants and hippos do.
White rhinos, black rhinos. Extinct species in the wild are on this ride.
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable. You can't even say enough about it.
You can't. It's wonderful. I love it. I do love it.
It's so good. It's both of us agree. It's just the best ride. You can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
No matter what the wait time is, it's worth it. It's
absolutely. And I mean, there's good times to go. Go in the morning because the animals are. I mean, they call them in at night. Like different animals have different sounds. They bang like a metal pipe underwater, and that tells the alligators it's time for them to rest. Drums for the elephants.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Horns for this. This for that. Whistles for they all have different. Different things to bring them in and rest. They go to and then in the morning they come out and they put food out. So that's a good time to go because they're out, they're rested, they're eating. And then during a rainstorm.
Yes, I was about to say that actually. If it's raining, don't leave.
No.
People scatter. No, if it's raining out, get on the safari.
Love it.
They love it. They love the water. They love the rain. It's cool. It's cool out. It's Florida. It's hot. These animals. Some of them weigh 20 tons, so it's hot. It's amazing. I gotta give a little bit of a plug here to that Disney Plus special we watched, like the behind the scenes of the Animal Kingdom, that special.
Oh, wow, it was great.
Truly worth watching, and Conservation Station is worth going to because you're on that train and you see where the animals stay. And like when you're driving by, I was on it the last time and I saw the rhinos in there, and like you see the backstage of the Animal Kingdom and what goes into it. But this special on Disney Plus really shows
Yes, it was.
you the work that goes
Right.
in.
And didn't you see a surgery when you were there?
So I didn't get to see a surgery, but I was told, thank you.
Yeah.
If you want to see a surgery, go first thing in the morning because the animals...
Conservation station.
To conservation station, go first thing in the morning, get on the train and go. Because the
Again,
animals...
didn't make our list, but
Yeah.
they're telling you to go.
Right, because the animals can't eat before surgery, just like
Yeah.
humans can, so they want to get them in and out. But it's any animal up to 500 pounds. So I said basically anything short of hippos, rhinos, and elephants will go into this public surgery room. You can watch it through a window, and they will do surgery right there. Lions, gorillas, like the cheetahs, and you never know what's going to happen. So that day, you might just be lucky and see surgery on a lion or just an x-ray, like making sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Because they keep tabs on all the animals throughout the year. It's
Love the animal kingdom.
Love Animal Kingdom. And I think the animal factor of it it takes it up a notch where Disney's so good at immersing you in the magic. But
Well, I mean, everything else, yeah, it's magic. It's animatronics.
Right,
It's,
and
you
these
know,
are
smoke
real-
and mirrors. And these are real life living.
yeah.
Love
I
it.
mean, think of the things that we ignore on that ride, right? Like the flamingos. Get no love. No one ever loves the flamingos.
Do you know they live on a Mickey Island in that little pond?
I saw that actually. But like, you drive past and you're like, oh, that's nice. Like, where's the
Where's
big
the
thing? Right.
things, right.
We don't have flamingos. The only flamingos we have in New England are the ones that old people stick on their
Plastic.
front yards.
Plastic
Like, yeah.
ones, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's unbelievable.
What do you mean? So I'm old, I have a flamingo in my front yard. And I
Yeah.
don't have a flamingo in my front yard.
Yeah. So, but I do. I love the Animal Kingdom. I love the safari. I think it's just, that's the best ride in Disney.
I know. And, oh my God, you know what I didn't put on my list for my must-dos is Yak and Yeti.
Another thing that you have to go to.
I can't believe it.
The food's so good.
So good. It made one of my other lists.
I think it did. Yeah, we did a review Yak and Yeti against something.
There's so many things.
There are. We've done enough videos now where I'm starting to mix them. I think we may have gone City Works against Yak and Yetis. But,
Maybe, but Yak and Yetis.
But go back to our history, and I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah.
So, guys, leave a comment down below. Let us know what your favorite things to do in the Animal Kingdom are. Let us know if we missed anything, or if there's something that has been left off our list that maybe we mentioned, but it's just not getting enough love. You know, let us know. Like, subscribe, share.
Next week we'll be live on Facebook at least.
Yeah,
or
we're going
maybe
Facebook
live on YouTube. Facebook Live
from Disney. We're there.
Disney.
We're there, and we got a Magic Kingdom Day, we have an Epcot Day, we have an Animal Kingdom Day, correct? Those are the three we went to?
Yeah.
So, at some point throughout those days, we should be live from each park at some point, I would
Yes,
imagine.
absolutely.
If
If there's something you'd like us to see in one of those parks, let us know.
Yeah, drop a comment or just reach out to us and let us know. Flower and Garden still going on?
It sure is.
So, that'll be exciting. Another round of that.
Maybe we'll try
A couple of new things.
a couple of new things.
So,
Maybe a vegetable for you.
maybe. But I'm really excited about this, especially where the pandemic's winding down a little bit.
Yeah.
The restrictions are getting lifted. We're starting to see Disney go back to being Disney. The attendance is going up.
Yep.
Social distancing is going down. Masks are still there, which I think is responsible until we're really in the clear. But you know what?
Except for pictures, you can take them off the
Take them off the pictures.
Yeah.
Step by step, we're getting back to normal, guys.
Yeah.
You know, good job. We all stepped up. Most of us stepped up. So, that's a positive right there. We're going to take that as a win. I think we've gone on and on about the Animal Kingdom. We can't.
We'll have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about when we get home.
We will.
Yep.
I'm really excited. Guys, thank you so much for your time and audience again this week. We are really looking forward to going live for you next week from the place we all love so much. Again, like, subscribe, share. We are Disney on Facebook and YouTube, and we're Diz_New England on Instagram. Reach out to us through any of those apps. We'd love to hear from you. Guys, thank you again. Have a great day, week, month, and we will see you again real soon.